Hello guys, this is Tim from V7 Software Development, and today I'd like to speak a little bit about creating books and the factors and settings that are used when we create those books. Specifically, printing a reference page that will show us those factors and settings, and these pages can be useful for our owner, service manager, perhaps an office employee such as a dispatcher. So let's go ahead and open the books screen. Take a look down here in the right hand corner. There's a button called Settings. By selecting this button, this will give us a printout of all the settings that were used to create a particular book. Since books are created and saved with a particular set of settings, those settings never change. They stay with the book, and we can print those out in a reference page that, as I said previously, perhaps our service manager would like to print that page out and put it in his own personal flat rate book. So let's go ahead and select a book here. We have a test book called Secondary Test that we created in a previous tutorial, so we'll use that. And then we'll go down here and click the Settings button. Confirm. And here we get a print preview of this settings printout. You can see we have, beginning with column headings, factors used for each column, whether this column is going to show in the book, and whether that column is highlighted. If so, it would show the color here. Moving on down, we have the text settings, trip, layout that was used, our minutes, our labor rates, and so forth. And we have page headings, and down here we will have a list of all the categories that are included in that particular book. In this test book, we only happen to have 2 categories. Just a little side note, as with all of our printouts, we leave ample space here on the left-hand side, so you can 3-hole punch it to put in the binder with the rest of your book. And to print this, you would just go up, as usual, to the printer icon. Alternatively, you can export it to a number of different formats. Now, just a little review on something we covered briefly in a previous tutorial. Similar to the settings page, we can print an index page, which shows us all of the categories within the selected book. So we'll go ahead and select the test book again, and we'll click the print index. Confirm. And here we go, the 2 categories that we have in the test book. And again, you have room to punch it, so you can put it in the binder right there in the front. And one recommendation I would have when assembling your books is to use something like the Avery tab system. Our printouts are designed to be compatible with those systems, and you can use an Avery index page, or you can use the one that the system creates right here. And then within your book, you can put the Avery tab pages in as necessary to correspond to your index page. Just a little tip there to help organize your book and make it a little easier to navigate. So that'll do it for this tutorial. We'll go back to our main screen here. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you next time. This is Tim from V7 Software Development.